Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction opinion itong Facebook reel posted by Attorney Regal Oleva. Napakaganda ang kanyang punto de vista. Sabi niya, I will never take Ramil Madriaga as a witness. Batikang abogado ito ang matalino. Bakit? Ayaw niyang gamiting testigo si Ramil Madriaga. Pakinggan natin siya.
Never take Ramil Madriaga as a witness. At hindi ito dahil natatakot ako sa sasabihin niya. This is because I understand exactly what happens the moment he takes the stand. Kasi sa batas, hindi sapat na may kwento ka. Hindi sapat na dramatic ang testimony mo. Ang witness must be credible, competent, and consistent. At doon pa lang, may problema na. Because you have a man who, by his own admission, allowed his name to be used as a dummy in financial transactions. Siya mismo ang nagsabi, millions pass through accounts under his name. Accounts he claims he did not even personally open. Checks he signed without full knowledge. So, ang tanong ngayon, if you were willing to lend your identity then, why should the court believe you are protecting the truth now? At hindi pa dyan natatapos. You are dealing with a detained witness, facing a kidnapping for ransom case, a charge so serious that it is not bailable. Hindi ito simpleng kaso. This is not a minor allegation you can brush aside. And let's be very clear, this is not even his first time to be detained. So now, you place him on the witness stand. At anong dala niya? A history of detention, a pending non-bailable case, and every possible motive to cooperate, to negotiate, or to survive. In litigation, that is not strength. That is a vulnerability. That is cross-examination waiting to happen. And then you step into the House Committee on Justice. At doon, lalong lumawak ang problema. Because in one breath, he claims he personally handled massive cash movements, 125 million pesos allegedly disbursed in less than 24 hours. In another, he ties himself to multiple narratives, bank transactions, political plots, internal dealings, lahat na. Too many claims, too many moving parts, too little insulation from contradiction. At kapag ganyan kalawak ang kwento mo, hindi ka na witness, you become a risk. Because every time additional claim is another entry point for impeachment. Every inconsistent, kahit maliit, becomes a crack.
Yes.
And in court, you don't need to destroy the entire testimony. You just need to introduce doubt about the witness.
Wow.
Meron pa. He admits feeling betrayed. He says he was abandoned. So now, hindi lang credibility ang issue. Pumasok na ang bias. Is he testifying for truth? Or is he testifying because he has something to gain or something to settle? That is a question no serious litigator wants hanging over their case. Kaya nga when I say I will never take Madriaga as a witness, understand this. I am not rejecting his story. I am rejecting the risk he brings to the stand. Because the moment you present a witness like that, you are no longer in control of your case. You are handing the other side a loaded weapon. Hindi ko gagawin yun. Hindi ako kukuha ng witness na bago pa siya i-cross, he has already impeached himself. Because in the end, this is not about who speaks the loudest. This is about who survives the rules of evidence. And any lawyer can present a witness, but only a disciplined one knows when that witness will destroy everything the moment he opens his mouth. Another day,
It's is a great risk. Malaking, anong risk ba? Malaking, is more of a liability than an asset. I don't know kung talaga bang gagamitin nilang witness sa Senado or dito lang sa mini trial para lang may narrative silang mailabas at they're expecting na masira nila ang credibility ni BP Sara. Agree ako dito sa sinasabi ni Atty. Oleva dahil nakasaksi ako mismo ng trial ng kaibigan ko. Inakusahan nila ng kung ano-ano. Nagsimula ang trial. Present ang unang witness. Wala siya. Nung ikrinos examine ng napakagaling na abogado ng kaibigan ko, gumanon. Are you sure of that? No, nag-assume lang ako, sir. Assumption lang. I assume. Nasa kanya yan. Have you done this? Have there? No, sir. No. Your Honor, you have heard the witness. Hindi daw. Wala na. Dalawang witness yun. Present. Ganon din. Inassume lang nila na yung, kasi tungkol ito sa account sa Facebook. Nag-assume na sa kaibigan ko. Wala silang prueba na sa kaibigan ko yung account sa Facebook. Assumption lang. And then, nung ang tumayo na sa witness stand yung complainant mismo, lalong natulala yung complainant. Dahil yung abogado ng kaibigan ko, dati-dati, isa lang siya. Kailang nung nag-testimony na yung complainant mismo, nako, dalawang abogado na. May kodigo. Itong abogado ng kaibigan ko, dalawa na sila. Pinaghandaan. Yung mga cross-examination questions, naka-ready na. Pinag-aralan nila talaga yung step by step, logical questions, hanggang pumunta sa last question, doon na, no? Mr. Witness, are you aware of the doctrine or principle of clear and present danger? Yes, Your Honor. Yung inaakusa mo na kasalanan ng aking kliyente, nagresulta ba ito ng kaguluhan sa ating bansa? No, Your Honor. Nung sabi niya, no, Your Honor, wala na. Kasi doon sa kaso, dapat mapatunayan na yung statement ng kaibigan ko is nagresulta sa kaguluhan. Ang complainant mismo nagsabi, wala pong kaguluhang nangyari. Di patay siya. Kaya nung nagdesisyon yung judge, ibinasura niya, sinate niya yung principle na clear and present danger. So, good luck na lang, mga prosecutors ng Kamara. Pumanda kayo pag i-cross-examine ng mga abogado ni BP Sara yung witness niyo na si Ramil Madriaga. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa channel na ito. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa Tribong Talandig ng kaya Bukidnon dahil ang sweldo natin sa channel na ito is pantulong po sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ng libreng yero at pako para makapagpatayo sila ng mas maayos na tirahan. Kaya panoorin ninyo ang video na ito.
Muna ni ang atop ni nanay sa natagaan na mo og yero. So muna ni gid ang yatsura sa iyang atop nga mga dagko na gyud og buslot. Ipang sapahan og silupin makita manggani. Tungod sa kakaraan na.
Titing pag ay mati sa ukanyang ting mga tekbang katasong kumanayan. Dagi-dagi nga pasalamat ko ha o kuan. O may bagya
Karon mo na ni among gihatag nga yero.
Guro, ayun eh. binag. Mga tawanan. Bakit labot ko inglimon? Hindi ko arayon.
Sudah sabi ko.